everyone. Today we're going to talk about the order of operations. But first, why do we need an order to do our calculations? Like, can't we do them randomly? That's a nice question, and let's talk about this question on an example. Like, we have this expression of 2 times 3 plus 4 Okay, and let's solve these two in different ways. Let's go from the left hand side for this one. 2 times 3 makes 6 and 6 plus 4 makes 10. And let's go from the right hand side for this one. 3 plus 4 makes 7 and 2 times 7 makes 14. So as you can see, we obtained two different results and we cannot know which one is correct. And in order to reduce these results in a unique, we are following an order of operations. Okay, I think this 2 is not going to go away, so we are stuck with this 2. Okay, no problem. But what is this order? We're talking about an order. What's this? Okay, you see this word PEMDAS here, which means nothing, but it's a simple way to memorize. It's an easy way to memorize this order, so we are going to use this. The first step is the P, which stands for parentheses. When we are following this order, at the start we solve the insides of parentheses first time. Like we have an equation, we have an expression, and it has parentheses. It includes parentheses. We solve the inside of parentheses first time, and when this parenthesis has its own like expression inside, waiting the inside of this parenthesis is a new expression, and we follow the order of operations again, like it's a new expression. Okay, the first one is parentheses. Second one, E stands for exponentials. So when we have an exponential in our expression, like 4 squared, we should write the natural number expression of this exponential, like 16. We write 16 instead of 4 squared in the equation. And for the third step, we have M and D, multiplication and division. So these two has the same priority. So when we have multiples of them, we should follow from left to right, solving them to have an order. So they have the same priority, and when we are solving them, we go from left to right. Okay, that's simple. And for the last part, we have A and S, which stands for A for addition and S for subtraction. These two has the same priority like before, the multiplication and division, and when we see multiple of them, we go from left to right solving them. Okay, so these were the basics of the topic, and when we go to the questions, we will apply these. We will learn how to apply these. Okay, so we have this expression here, 5 times 2 parentheses 6 plus 6 plus 4 times 8. As we mentioned before, we have parentheses first. We are solving parentheses first. So 6 plus 6 makes 20, and when we finish the step, we are writing the equation with obtained numbers once again. Like we obtained 12, and we should write 5 times 2 times 12 plus 4 times 8. We should write this from start with the obtained numbers. So, but we done the parentheses, but we don't have any exponentials. What are we gonna do? We are just passing the other step and going to the next step. Like when we don't have any exponentials, we are going to first step to third step. Okay, so third step is multiplication and division. We have multiple multiplications, so we are going from left to right. 5 times 2 makes 10, and 10 makes 20. 12 makes 120. And 4 times 8 makes 32. So, we have, let's write this equation again. 120 plus 32. And this is the last step, the addition or subtraction. We have 152. Okay, we have done the steps. And this question has a little more complexity than the other one, but it's still easy. And see, we have a parenthesis, like two parentheses, I'm sorry, and these parentheses have their own expressions inside, their own equations inside. So what are we going to do? Actually, we have done this before without saying it. When we have a parenthesis and inside other operations, we should follow the order from like it's a new operation, like it's a new expression, and just follow the orders from start. You see, for this parenthesis we have 7 times 2 and 18 divided by 3. So these both have the same priority because they are division and subtraction. I'm sorry, division and multiplication. So we go from left to right. 7 plus 2 makes 14, and 18 divided by 3 makes 6. And we write this equation again. With obtained numbers, we have 14 minus 6, which makes 8. So we solved this parenthesis and we obtained 8. And let's go from the second parenthesis. Okay, we have an exponential here, like 3 squared, and we are writing instead 9 as its natural number expression. And rewrite the equation again, 9 minus 8, which makes 1 for this parenthesis. So this parenthesis have the value of 8 and this parenthesis have the value of 1. So we are writing the whole equation from start with using the obtained numbers. So 4 squared times 8 minus 15 times 1. So we have passed the second step. We have an exponential 4 squared, and we will write the natural number expression of it, which is 16. And we're going to write the equation from start. 16 times 8 minus 15 times 1. So now we have the third step, the multiplication and division. We have two multiplications, and we are going from left to right. Let's find this one. 16 times 8, which makes 128 minus 15, and this is the last step, which makes 113. Okay, what have we done so far? We mentioned the order of operations and we showed how to apply them. So I hope this is helpful, and see you soon.